Welcome, dear ones. Let's get started by warming up the body. So take your feet about hip width apart, and we'll start by taking a little jiggle out. So allow yourself to come up and down on your heels. Let the body jiggle. A few deep breaths, getting the lymphatic system going. And also elevating the heart rate. You can close your eyes. And we'll take 3 humming sounds here as we jiggle the body. So sweep a deep breath in through the nose, and as you exhale, we're humming the vibration down the body. Deep inhale through the nose. 2 more of those. And one more. And take a pause. Place your hands on your heart. Your happy heart, elevating that beautiful energy up to the heart and circulating the blood. Let's allow the breath to come back to a natural rhythm. Soften the shoulders. Take one more breath here. Feeling the energy vibrating through the body. Cultivating our chi. And let's step out to about hip width apart. We'll play with a little bit of fascial unwinding here, unfurling. So there's no one right way to do this. Simply start to curl, twist, get curious in your body, get into some different movements. You want to wake up through all parts. So lower body, hips, spine, begin slowly, mindfully. And then you might feel okay to exaggerate these movements a little bit or get a little more curious and explorative. Shoulders, neck, unwinding our fascia, connective tissue that sometimes can get a little bit stuck and stagnant. Maybe some spinal waves here. Close your eyes and just feel into where your body wants to go. Maybe crouching down. A few deep breaths. You sighs out through the mouth. And today we're going through a little 5 elements flow. So each and every element touching on all parts of the body, connecting with our field of energy, our elemental nature. And let's take a few more deep breaths here. Ankles. Beautiful, slowly unwinding back to center. Let's start with some breath work, cultivating chi and energy at this lower dantian, this powerhouse and storehouse of energy here, just below the navel. So feet about hip width apart. Let's gather some energy and create a little bit of fire between the palms. And then we'll just drop the hands down to that point, down just below the navel, and begin to open and close the hands, exploring, feeling sensation, connection to energy between the powerful point between your palms. So inhale, slowly let the hands move away, and then exhale, a really gentle softening inward. And we're focusing on balloon breathing here, breathing into the center but expanding out far and wide in all directions. Close your eyes or find a drishti. Soft bend in the knees. Finding your center point. And let's ground the palms down towards the earth. We'll begin by another practice, connection to the breath. Tai Chi hands, just moving the hands up and down. So from this point of grounding down with earth energy, we rise up. Again, finding that center point, a little tuck of the tailbone. Find your Qigong stance. We inhale to shoulder height. Exhale. Everything's moving together. Come down. Maybe there's a little tiny subtle lift that happens through the experience of lifting up, grounding down, using your breath. Inhale to rise. Exhale, soften down. Think of your body like a wave, a gentle, full wave in the ocean. And everything, the whole body of water is moving together, the whole stream and lines of fascia through your body, working together, moving together, rising together, falling together. And grounding energy down. We move into our first element, metal. We connect index finger and thumb. This is lung line and large intestine line. So we channel the energy back in here, working with the breath again, connection to lungs and breath awareness. Same stance. We begin at lower dantian, just outside the belly. And we inhale to rise up to heart, expanding lungs, exhale, pressing out, palms, a little bend in the elbows. We lift and expand, and then exhale, soften down. Always maintaining a little space between and under the armpits. Moving slow and mindfully here. Movement and breath. Mindfulness. Last one to expand out. Exhale, soften down, palms down towards the earth once again. Pause, receive, notice the space in between. We now move into this nourishing, generating cycle from metal to water. Place the hands on the hip. We're connecting with kidney and bladder channel. And this particular exercise will open the stream of energy through the back. And we're also mapping out this kidney channel. So we create a bit of space between front and back foot. Heel to heel alignment thereabouts. Back foot at about 45 degrees. So bladder channel beginning at the inner canthus of the eye. We can brush or tickle and stream over the head through the back of the neck, all the way through the spine now. We travel through the kidneys, through the glutes, backs of the legs, so just the front leg as we sweep down. And kidney begins on the base of the foot. We sweep up the inside of the foot to rise up. Coming up through the belly and to the collarbone here, tapping in. So kidney 27 on the collarbone here. And then we start again. We wash over the head, through the back, kidneys, over through the sexual organs, down the back of the leg, and then sweeping up. Kidney channel, like a stream or waterfall. And we begin again, connecting that movement together, leading with the chest and heart as you fold down. Feeling the length through the back of the legs. Water channel. We do 3 more of those before moving on to the other side. Nice nourishment of your gentle touch through the body. Washing away any fears, limitations. And bringing in more faith, trust, wisdom. Listening deeply to the body, the intelligence within. Now we rise up. We simply turn back to center at the lower dantian and we move to the other side. Same movement, washing over the bladder channel, through the back of the spine, transferring to that front leg, sweeping up through the inner seam, kidneys, and we do the little tapping at our K27 point before we continue the stream, washing over the body. Nice, nourishing breaths. And remember leading with the heart as you fold forward. Let's do 3 more of those. Cleansing, purifying. And slowly rising up, coming to center. We move through to wood element energy now, taking the feet into horse stance, nice and wide. We place the hands down on the thighs, sink the hips down. This is a little warming position here, so just gentle rocking from side to side. We come into some more Taoist movements here, dragon style, connecting to the upward energy of the wood element, liver and gallbladder. Wood is nourished by water. So just warming, coming out of the posture if you need to at any time. We come into some side twists here, so sinking down as far as possible, thumbs on the inside, squeezing the liver channel. We dip one shoulder down, gazing over the back, rising up and over to the other side. And perhaps you're twisting and turning. Each time gets a little deeper. You squeeze and nourish into the gallbladder channel through the side of the body. Activate the liver. You can also place fingertips forward here. And lengthening through the channels, through the inner seam of the legs. Kidney, liver, and spleen. And we can begin to shift this posture now into keeping both feet down, bending into one knee, lengthening the other. You might need to use your hands or stay a little higher in your hips, eventually getting as low as possible to the ground and maybe no hands. And you can bring in more of this snake energy. We're thinking about the tail of a dragon. A little more yang energy when we move into the wood element. Upward rising. Energizing. Do what you can. Always do your best. Listen to your body. Use your hands or take rest. Few more rounds here of wood element energy. Maybe take a pause on the last one. Sit into it a little deeper. Keep those feet down, connected to the earth. Other side. Back to center, rising up. And we come into a little more of this dragon energy through the spine. So keeping the feet a little wider, simply back and forward here. Spinal waves and movements. Keeping the knees in the same direction. And then curling the hands and bringing them through the liver here, liver and gallbladder on the right side, stomach, spleen on the left. And we offer here. We curl back, round and upward. Again, yang energy. Balancing yin with yang in our practice. Do what you can. Offering out, sweeping back. Adjust your legs as you need to. Breathing deeply. Let's go for 3 more rounds. And pause. Step your feet into hip width. Take your hands to lower dantian and soften into stillness, finding that balance. You may feel a little bit of heat, rising energy in the body. Let's ground that down now. Take a few breaths. Allow the breath to come back to natural rhythm. And let's move into heart energy, fire element, working through upper body, moving the energy through hands, fingertips, arms, shoulders. Let's come to heart, hip width apart again. My favorite Qigong for the heart is coming home to the heart. It's just so nourishing through the back body, releasing the tension through the upper back, connecting to heart and lung energy. We begin with lotus, lotus at the heart. I'll just demonstrate this side and front on so you can follow along, hip width apart, soft bend in the knees, little tuck of the tailbone. From our lotus, we go out wide. Palms are now back of the palms together. We press out through the upper back, lengthen all the tissue. So we're scooping out the belly, tucking the tailbone, coming into that flexion of the spine. Then we draw the hands back in towards the heart. We flip and create our lotus. When we do the lotus, we lift the chest, offering up to the heavens, extending the spine. Let's see if we can slowly move through these movements with intention and awareness. Moving at your own pace, creating a little wave-like motion through the spine, connecting in with water element energy, yin and yang. Lotus forms, separates, releases. Heart shines forward and upwards. Magical wizardry energy of fire element heart energy. Expressing outward through that inner flame. Openness, desire, connection, compassion. Waving the spine. Beautiful intimate relationship we have with fire and water energy. Cosmic sequence in our elemental connection through Chinese medicine. Foundation of life itself. Complete yin, complete yang. And the art of balance is what life is all about. Take a few more of these fiery movements. Lotus, love. And coming back to center. Lotus at the heart. Breathe, connect. Feel into the energy, sensation. Thumbs rest on the heart here. And finally, we ground this heavenly, fiery energy with earth energy. The human being the center point between these two beautiful energies, heaven and earth. Let's slowly release the hands down. We come out a little bit wider in our horse stance here. We practice first some Qigong squatting. Inhale, lift the arms up. Exhale, lower the hips, palms down towards the ground. Scoop up earth energy. We rise to the heavens. Exhale, we balance through the center line, central channel. Let's do 3 of those, so 2 more. Scooping to rise. One more. And we bring more earth grounded energy into the next one. Now we add in, go a little bit wider with your feet. So we scoop and rise, sink the hips down. We gather the earth energy, we rise up once more. This time we collect heavenly energy into the crown, wash it in, sweep through the back of the neck and head, pivot the feet outward. And now we have that energy, we can share it out to the world. We press out, sink the hips, nice and strong position here. Grounding the earth energy, strengthening, lengthening. Inhale, we rise, palms up, feet turn forward. Exhale, we come back to center. We begin again. 2 more. Sinking down. Gathering chi, earth chi, heavenly chi. Washing, pouring in, and sharing out. Pressing it out to the world. Inhale up. Feet turn forward, and let's go one more. Slowly, mindfully, powerfully connecting. Gathering, centering down. Pause, palms down towards the earth. Again, connecting with the energy you feel through, vibrating through the body. Slowly release the hands, step the feet together. Bringing hands to the stomach and the spleen as we begin a round of the inner smile, gently allowing the palms to rest left side of the rib cage, connecting with the energy of stomach and spleen, the vital organ of the earth element. The color is gold as we imagine a golden ball of healing light energy nourishing the spleen as we let go of this need to worry, think, ruminate over things, self-doubt, dissolving away, and we invoke more balance, empathy, peace, and harmony. And we send that golden healing light to nourish through our organs in smiling into the spleen. And from earth we connect to metal, the lungs, the large intestine. The metal element is the vital organ. The lungs is the vital organ. As we connect with the breath here, expanding through the rib cage, filling the lungs, imagining this pure white angelic light smothering over the lungs, this glistening diamond energy of the metal element, this purity healing the lungs. As we dissolve any sadness, holding on, grief, and we invite courage and resilience, that inner strength. And we smile into the lungs, giving thanks and gratitude. From the lungs, we move to the kidneys as we place our hands over the lower back, palms facing in. And we imagine a deep, dark blue, like the very bottom of the ocean, energizing, recharging our batteries, our kidneys, bringing more life and energy in as we let go of fear and we bring in that sense of inner wisdom and faith. And we smile into the kidneys, giving thanks and gratitude. And from the kidneys, the water element, we move to the wood, right side of the rib cage, placing the hands over, sending some energy into the liver, the vital organ of the wood element. Imagining a vibrant green, nourishing, feeding into the liver, this healing light, as we transform any anger, frustration into kindness and generosity. We heal the liver with this green, vibrant light, smiling into the liver, giving thanks. And from the wood element, we move to the heart, the emperor, the empress, the overseer of all, the connector of love, of compassion, of wisdom, as we transform any hastiness, hatred, impatience into unconditional love and acceptance. We smile into the heart, giving rise to the heart, the power to the heart, imagining this beautiful ball of fiery light, red, smiling into the heart. And slowly bringing hands down to lower dantian. Squeezing the inner thighs together, standing tall, celebrating who you are, your unique gifts and strengths. And pausing here in stillness. And taking this balanced energy into your day, into your conversations, your interactions, your daily doings. Creating more space in the in-between moments for you to pause and listen and simply be. And thank you all for practicing with me. Enjoy.